Stand there. Ansel, the machine.
Oh, God.
All right, Watcher. Remember, focus on the beam of light. It ought to be like stepping through a door. And remember, don't...
Don't. Oh, dude.
So, are we dead now? You're supposed to be the expert here.
Hey, do you have high perception? You do! You have high perception. Oh, hell yeah. Man, I really wish we could get to the gear of our other people. We'll have to do some moving around on the ship. I think I'm going to give her the plus perception thing.
Aye, aye.
My lord, what the hell is going on here?
This is why I safeguard the souls in my lantern. Traversing hell ain't always as easy as it ought to be.
That thing popped out and like absorbed or did something to whatever those were.
Akira, a wave the size of a mountain.
You up there, run!
We have to go. Can't. No, please.
Hell yeah, dude. Wait a second, you hit twice? Why did you hit twice? And awesome.
I'm listening.
Oh, is that something to do with the sword? No, I don't think so. Does she have like a skill to hit twice? Or she must, or something. Interesting.
I am ready.
Oh well,
Oh, my
I'm not gonna look a
people.
gift horse in the mouth.
I am the last.
Who are
I
you?
cannot die here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Have to hide.
Chunks of the unnatural architecture have been torn from their roots, hanging still in the void. Okay, I don't think this is a fast travel system anymore.
I conquered every city of the Greylands. They will remember my name.
Gods, an end at last. I beg you.
She, Sibizu, Yeket, Tigewu, Tikiki.
That's Rake. That's that weird elven dude we picked up. From the sounds of it.
Hey, watch out.
A soul collector?
Right between the eyes.
Oh shit. Okay, wait, this is a fight. Oh my god, look at all these abilities. You just do your thing for now. I'm gonna focus on Cohh.
Target. Hey. Wasn't that bad?
Nope. Man, This guy's got a lot of hit points. Let's do some stuff here.
Didn't work.
Nice, cool. Did that hit? Oh, it cost one of her things there. Okay, cool. And I think it did, right? Yeah, it did. Cool. Let's go ahead and mark it. I might just turn on her AI.
That wasn't it.
Let me take a look at her AI real quick. Cool. Okay. Action set cooldown. I like that. Oh, this is aggressive. So wait, what's cautious? Okay, let's actually combine these with her. I think I want both. There we go. Let's give that a try and see how we like it.
Embarrassing.
Didn't work. Sounds about as useful as a bump.
Beautiful. A wall formed from tessellating blocks of bismuth rises before you, and from out of that wall juts a face at least 3 amoa high. Its mouth hangs open in a silent shout, eyes wide. I think it's this right here. A damp, frigid wind screams between the rocks. It carries whispers in its wake and chills you to its core.
What have we here?
The voice of Rimmergen rumbles from the stone.
A wayward watcher has wandered into my realm. Whatever should I do with you?
God chuckles, a sound like boulders crashing down a mountainside.
You did not receive an invitation to my realm, Herald of Barath. Tell me, why should I not grind your soul to dust?
That could be useful to you.
But I have no need for a vassal. Everything I desire, I do for myself. Embrace oblivion with open arms, Watcher.
The chill wind you first felt when you entered this place picks up. It becomes a deafening cacophony, a shriek so loud and sharp it might tear the very bones from your skin or shred your soul to cobweb tatters. Wait! Your cry echoes out into the void. Slowly the wind dies and the cold abates.
Do you fear dissolution after all? How droll.
What a dick.
As much as it would delight me to scatter your soul, you belong to Barath. I will spare you that fate. For now.
I knew you wouldn't do it.
I can pluck you from the mortal plane as easily as Barath, and you will not belong to them forever. Now, on to the matter that brought you here. Your Animancer friends meddle in things beyond their comprehension.
Wait a second. Is this related to the portal that those Pale Elves had open in PoE 1 in Twin Elms? Is this the same? Did we just open one of those portals? Wasn't that Rimmergrand's realm that they wanted to go to? Whoops.
Were I not the generous creature I am, you would have died.
So I don't think this is a fast travel system.
Be sure to tell the Animancers that they have failed.
Our bad.
And that they have drawn my gaze. I will not hesitate to obliterate them if they irritate me again.
I'll do as you ask, bud.
Of course you will. You might prepare yourself, Watcher, for something wondrous is on the horizon.
Whoa.
Eothas will usher in an age glorious in its brevity.
I'll usher in a glorious sword to your face! What does that mean, dude?
You will soon learn. In the meantime, enjoy the world as you know it while you can. And do send my regards to your Animancer friends.
Wow.
Until now, I thought all this might be an elaborate joke.
Yeah, she's like, oh, so the gods are real. Great. Oh my lord.
The beast.
I don't know what spirit residue is, but we are stocking up on spirit residue. All of the spirit residue.
The beast.
What is this for? Oh, it's just a crafting ingredient. Okay. Ooh. Flickering motes of energy stream towards the vortex in an unending march. The stone face is silent, though you cannot shake the feeling of being watched. Hey, so how did the teleport work? Well, funny story. We invaded the God of Death's realm when we did it, and you never want to do that again.
Can you hear me?
You raise your head to find yourself surrounded by anxious faces. Flan withdraws the finger currently prodding at your temple and nearly stumbles backwards.
Oh, thank the gods. Thank Helia. Merla, you had us in a panic. I don't have to tell you it didn't work. The current spiked and you went completely still, breathing but nothing else. We sent for the physician. Myself, I was about to try throwing some water in your face. What happened? Did you feel any pain? Do you remember anything?
Rimmergen sends his regards.
You had some kind of vision? A near-death experience?
No, I mean I literally went to the Beyond and spoke to Rimmergen.
What was it like?
It was terrifying. While you speak, one of the researchers prods you gently with a copper rod. You hear the device in his hand give a high-pitched whine. Well, what now?
Sientere, Watcher, truly. It seemed we sent your mind further afield than intended, and without the rest of you in tow. Not entirely outside our predictions, but not the result we wanted. We have stipend for volunteers. You're welcome to the sum of it. I hope it goes some way toward earning your forgiveness.
Man, I just wanted this to work. That sounded like a cool system.
Just as I hope this hasn't put you off helping us. We just have to adjust the current, give you a chance to control your flight, for want of a better word. We're all very glad you're in one piece. We'll have a look at the machines, figure out what went wrong.
Cool.
Until then, I'm sure our friends at headquarters will want an update, and to see I haven't done you any permanent harm. We'll send word when we're ready here.
Return to Director Castle. Okay.
Hope you're keeping busy, Watcher. We're still running some small tests. Not quite ready for the real thing. What can I do for you? Not the coziest place for it, is it? But the open air, the lightning specifically, is a boon.
Hey, Snipes a lot.
Let's our mages have a rest now and then. Good tests of the equipment too. We're working on making it less delicate. Our junior researchers are still a little soft. Sure thing, amico. Comes with the job, doesn't it?
Okay. This is all good. We'll talk to her more when we come back for whatever the next section of this is. Okay, we've got a couple other places to explore here. We have to rest until evening. We've got a bounty here. And then we also need to do... you have to burn the body at Magrin's temple. Where is Magrin's temple here? Also, don't we have to go to the Temple of Gon for Adair's quest? Oh, that's the Temple of Magrin. Okay.
What all do you write in those reports of yours, Maya? Did you detail the Watcher? What about me?
I may have told the company one or two choice details about you.
For real? You thought me worth noting in your politic papers? Maybe I'll make my temple proud yet.
So you're flattered. Interesting. Guess I'll add that to the next report.
Awkward. Oh, this is the fire. Okay, save.
Happily.
Place Moi's remains in the flames. You heave your grim burden to the brazier where it lands with a scattering of embers. The body burns with an unnatural swiftness in the flames, reduced to ash in what it seems like moments. I hope this works.
It is done. I can feel it. I am certain of it. My essence returns to me.
You can detect no change in Muhai's spectral form now that her corpse is gone. All the same, she raises her hands to the height of her eyes, examining them.
You have greater loyalty within you than those of my own blood, Watcher. You have freed me.
Happy to help.
When I was yet not too sick to rise, and had hope of leaving the city, I hid away a jewel with which I could buy passage. Climb the temple steps and search among the pillars. You will find it behind a loose stone. I will not sail again. Perhaps you can make use of it. I will find my way from here. Amira's winds blow sweet upon you, Watcher. May you always find what you seek.
Okay. Well, that's pretty awesome. I also really like that she happens to hide this stone right over here. When it's like, I got a house that I could lock the door on, and it's full of really expensive stuff, but I'd rather store my jewel behind the stone of a courtyard pillar. Because it's right next to where you're going to burn my body later. Yeah, convenient. Let's talk to High Priest Hati. The Magronite priest has the build of a boulder. His thick-set frame stretches his fine robes at the seams. He regards you with a steady, calm gaze, nodding in greeting.
Be welcome. We gather to honor the goddess, for we must earn the strength to endure the darkest of life's battles.
This is your temple?
Ikira, rain and wind is a better teacher than any priest. A fighter accustomed to comfort earns only bruises. Each obstacle is a challenge we must answer. These are whetstones that sharpen us into fine blades.
Magron and I aren't on the best of terms because of our buddy Durant's.
Do you believe so? It is not in might alone that Magron holds influence. There is purpose, conviction, achievement. You may honor her in many ways.
I didn't expect to see so many foreigners at the temple. That sounds racist.
It is an opportunity to learn. What good is a fighter who knows how to defend against a single enemy? If we must one day fight one another, such is Magron's will.
Okay. I feel like he'll be important later. Mark Vanderbidge. What's up, buddy? You find a man of middle years inspecting a metal tool unlike any you've seen. He has several similarly strange items on his belt, all quite clean and orderly. They look like the tools one might use to pull a tooth or a shoe or shoe a horse, but much more delicate. He wears pristine cream-colored robes. The muzzle of an arquebus is visible just over his shoulder. His eyes brighten when he notices you. The man's robes shimmer with a faint trace of arcane energy. Glyphs stitched into the hems and sleeves seem to be the source of the effect.
A good day, traveler. I see you've taken an eye to my instruments. If you've any interest in the medical sciences, you need only ask. Well then, questions?
Oh, this might be a teacher.
I'm a researcher in the medical sciences.
Okay.
And before you ask, no, I don't mean animancy. Neither do I mean magic, nor, gods forbid, necromancy. Medicine. Study of the kith body, its inner workings and such. I've misgivings about magic use. It's useful, I'll grant you that. But it's a crutch. Stunts our scientific development, you understand. Makes me a bit unpopular, as you can no doubt imagine. Which is why I've got this arquebus here.
Also, by the way, it's free real estate. Seriously, it's free real estate. I mean, just look, he's telling you right there. You can see it in his eyes. It's free real estate. All right, what do you mean by unpopular?
A patient of mine died under questionable circumstances. One morning they were fine, and the next they were dead. Someone is trying to discredit my work, I just know it. But they won't succeed. I came here to the archipelago to evade my rival's attempts at sabotage. And there certainly is quite a lot of work in the Deadfire, I must tell you.
Hota says, nice meme. You know what's funny? That wasn't actually a meme. That was actually a reference. Because I watched Tim and Eric before it was a meme / hipster. Just saying. I was watching Tom Goes to the Mayor. All right? Okay, anyway. All right. Tell me about yourself.
I'm a researcher in the medical sciences. And before you ask, no, I don't mean animancy. Neither do I mean magic. I've misgivings about magic use. You would have one too if you'd experienced the things I have. A patient of mine died under questionable circumstances. One morning they were fine, and the next they were dead.
Oh.
Someone is trying to discredit my... I came here to the archipelago
Can you teach me what you've
to evade
learned?
my rival. I've told you of my troubles. I suppose it's the least I can do.
Religion?
Settle in now. I've got a lecture.
Okay, we're doing it.
Lovely.
He demonstrates several techniques for splintering and suturing a wound. Once he's sure you've got it, he runs you through a diagram depicting the sundry herbs indigenous to the Deadfire and the various healing applications. Finally, he goes on at some length about the nature of faith and scientific inquiry. When he's certain you've learned all you can, he claps you on the shoulder and sends you away with a smile and a gentle admonishment to study more. Great. We're doing all the trainings. I don't see a reason not to. I know they're super expensive, but I still want to do it. All right, let's head up to this temple and see if we can progress Adair's quest. We are looking for someone named... It's like a 4-letter word. Like, I don't remember actually now that I'm saying it. Maybe it's this guy. This woman's unceasing smile and direct violating gaze give the strong impression of someone selling something. Ugh.
Light of Aethys be upon you.
Burns said you could tell us about the partisans of the lighted path.
Your friend guided you truly.
Bosk,
Darian
that was
Bosch
it.
has honored me with the duty of helping his message reach all of the faithful. We answer the shining God's call. He shows us the way and we march in his wake. Already the Vanguard prepares to make its journey, with more soon to follow.
How would you join up with Aethys? Chase him in a boat?
Yes, in fact. We will follow him along the lighted path.
Oh, Lord.
When the time is right, he will welcome our souls into his legion. Darian Bosch has seen it.
Oh, God.
Just your souls, then? Not your bodies?
This journey sounds dangerous.
The Shining God demands total commitment from his followers.
Oh, Lord.
What good is a soldier who is not willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for her cause? To walk the lighted path, one must be willing to never turn back.
Tough to walk very far without a soul. The Hollowborn, huh? Usually you'd have to stack him in a wheelbarrow and push him around.
That is so cold. I love it.
Darian Bosch leads the Vanguard. They are the most righteous of the partisans. They will be the first to join the ranks of Aethys, the first to charge at his call.
Baron said something about the Vanguard. You don't think he's that dumb, do you?
Hogni's eyes shift momentarily to Adair, then back to you. She says nothing, merely re-raising her smile. Do you have a list of people in the Vanguard? We want to see if our friend is among them.
The Vanguard know their own, and Darian Bosch knows them. Beyond that, we keep such information private.
If they know their own, what do you think they'd say to a couple new members? Can we be in the Vanguard too?
I'm afraid you cannot. The Vanguard is reserved for the most faithful among us. You have not even joined the partisans.
That I have only just learned of the partisans is circumstance, not a measure of faith.
How right you are. Forgive me. I did not mean to cast doubt on your character.
Bam.
Unfortunately, even if I were to initiate you right now into our order, it would be too late to join the Vanguard. Their ship is docked right now in Neketaka, and set to depart at any moment.
You think he could be on it? If he left right after we did, we gotta go.
They won't take you, but there will be more ships to follow. Stay and learn about the partisans of the lighted path, and I'll see that there is room for you.
That's a real nice offer. We'll think about it and get back to you.
Okay. Well, looks like we're heading to the docks. Cohh, I just watched the Atomic Heart trailer, and oh my god, can you stop murdering my wallet? Haven't finished Battletech, looking at PoE 1 and 2, and now you throw this game at me, Cohh feels. I'm sorry, buddy. It looks good, though, doesn't it? I don't think it comes out for a good while, though, unfortunately. In fact, wait, now that I'm thinking about it, is it even on... I doubt it's on GOG, right? Is it even on Steam? I don't even know if it's on any platform yet. Oh, there it is, but no date or price. Release date 2018, this year. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, definitely check out the trailer for this game when you can. It basically looks like Evil Within 2 plus BioShock. This is a game that I just saw the trailer for today. It looks nuts. Crazy nuts. Definitely want something to check out. We'll be playing the hell out of this when it comes out. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Atomic Heart. Okay. So, we have more stuff to do here. I want to go in the Hanging Sepulchres. I want to go in the Temple of Bareth. But we're gonna do this real quick for Adair. We're gonna go and see if we can help this guy out. Yeah. We'll be back. Looks like an alternate future in Russia. Yeah. Hell yeah. Is GOG better than Steam? In some ways. And in some ways, Steam is better than GOG. I personally am sponsored by GOG, and I really like how they work with me as a streamer, how none of this stuff is DRM,
Hey,
how you don't need to use a client if you don't want to. So,
can't have children. But would you have wanted them?
Whoa.
Ah. It is because I cannot give my country children that I give them so much of the life I have.
When I was younger, I took it for granted I'd have them one day. Free labor. But a lot of time passed before I knew it. Hardly gave it a thought until now.
You are not getting any younger. I know you do not like thinking, Adair, but maybe it's time to start.
Wow! Wow. That was awesome. But yeah, to go a little bit further about what I was talking about, if the game is on GOG, I prefer GOG. In fact, it was like that before I was sponsored by GOG, which is one of the reasons I took the sponsorship. However, the only downside is that GOG is still a growing distribution service. It doesn't have some of the features that Steam has had since Steam has been out for so many more years. And also, unfortunately, since GOG is still kind of growing, and it's growing really quickly, most big companies, as you just saw with Atomic Heart, a lot of companies go to Steam as like the deployment platform, and then later stuff comes to GOG. Now, thankfully, GOG is working on changing that dynamic, and you know, they're also working on some bigger back-end systems, and we're going to see those develop over the year, which again is one of the reasons I took the sponsorship. They're doing a big development blitz. But right now, at this moment, Steam is a little bit bigger and more established. But, you know, that at the same time has its own issues. Like someone just nailed in chat, Steam customer service sucks. Also, Steam has been flooded with shit games. GOG checks like everything that goes on it. Steam doesn't. Steam doesn't care anymore. Steam is the Walmart of game deployment. You want to put it on Steam and it'll make them money? Cool. We're going to take a huge chunk of it and you put your shit on it, whatever you want to do. Which, you know, has its benefits and negatives. But yeah, GOG does it a little bit differently. And I'll just leave it at that. And there's a reason that we're with them. Okay, let's go.
They're gonna park that thing next to Aethys and slit their own throats.
They're not gonna have to. He's just gonna zap them into little ash sculptures.
I wish they'd gone ahead with it before they got Baron involved. If we can't catch it, can you promise me we'll go right now?
We'll go right now, dude.
I knew there was something I liked about you.
Psych Shroom. Poor troll is poor, buddy. Poor troll is poor. You gotta work harder than that, buddy. Alright. 14 Neo, nice. Alright, let's go. We're gonna try to chase it. Let's see, do we have to actually, like, follow it? What are we doing here? Is Burn Adair's son? We don't think so. We're not 100% sure. They will surely head north and follow the path of destruction. Okay, so first we're going to pause it and look on the map. Oh, there he is! There he is, he's right there. Alright, let's go. hope my ship's fast enough.